Nico came to America to escape his past and to get answers to his questions that happened in the past. From his rough upbringing to his brother being killed to his childhood friends being set up and killed, Nico is someone who was broken but still had fighting him to find the guy who betrayed his friends 10 years prior. After not being able to find work after the war, he then became a criminal, leading him into prison back in Europe. Between this time, Nico kept in touch with his cousin Roman, to which Roman tells Nico that he is living a lavish lifestyle in America from his cab business. After Nico was released from prison, he then got into human trafficking for Bulgarian. At some point, one of the ships sank Nico was on, and Bulgarian held him responsible, which caused Nico to flee and join the Navy, being that Ray had too many connections back in Europe.
These men, these Shylocks like Darden, they always try to squeeze you for everything. A man in Europe, another Russian. Bulgarian. He lived on the Adriatic. Believed I owed him money when I did not. It made my life impossible. There was no avoiding him.
Did you deal with him like you did Darden and Bleeder?
He had too many connections for that. I had to leave. He is one of the reasons I came here.
The next reason was, of course, because of being ambushed and set up in a Yugoslav war mission. Him being one of the 3 survivors, he vows to look for the other 2 men, knowing one is in Liberty City. Nico speaks of the war almost every time with regret. His life in the past also makes his outlook on life very, very dark.
Man, I love this country. It's fucking amazing.
I want some of what you're on. It must be pretty strong because I can't see what you're so happy about. Life is
Being a crew member on the Platypus ship, they took a 7-month sail to Liberty City to when Nico reunites with his cousin Roman. Roman mentions to Nico how people from back home come to Hove Beach just to be around the people they're trying to escape from. Ironically, this was a partial reason Nico came to America.
Hove Beach, next to the docks.
People leave home to hang around the people they ran away from. Well, Chunno, it's just temporary for us, though.
Nico realized the lavish lifestyle Roman spoke to him about was not true, which ends up Nico explaining a piece of his time in the war. This shows how he feels about his past.
It was before that. 2 things. You remember, during the war, we did some bad things. And bad things happened to us. War is where the young and stupid are tricked by the old and bitter into killing each other. I was very young and very angry.
While settling in America, he insists on helping Roman with his debts to the Russian mob. He also tells a minor character, Jermaine, that he's in America looking for someone, which is the first time we hear him implying he's seeking for revenge other than for Roman and to flee from Bulgaria.
So what brings you to Liberty City, Nico?
Roman, I guess. And some other things. I'm looking for something.
Good luck finding them. How's the hunt been going so far?
It is not really started yet. I'm getting settled in, you know?
Later, working for one of Roman's loan sharks, Vlad, who he later kills, we hear Nico tell Roman about him and his friends being set up to die 10 years ago.
When I was in the army, we were going on a mission to ambush a squad who had killed a lot of innocent people. They were our enemies, but we never did it. There were 15 of us, all boys from the village. But one of us betrayed the group. It was a setup. For money. 12 people died, 3 escaped. I know the traitor was not me. So for 10 years, I've been searching for the other 2. One of them lives here.
After killing Vlad, it gets Nico forced to work for the Russian mafia, the boss being Mikhail Faustin and the second-in-command Dmitry Raskolov. After killing Faustin for Dmitry, Nico goes to be paid to when we see Nico's past catch up to him, which causes him and Roman to exile.
Hey, Nico. Glad you can make it.
Yes. You got the money?
Sure. But I just wanted to say how grateful me and my bosses are for what you did.
Good.
Yes. And I just wanted to check something with you.
Okay.
You are Niko Bellic, correct?
What is this?
And you used to work the coast in the Mediterranean, smuggling people into Italy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But you messed up. And left a lot of bad debt. You left a good friend of mine out of pocket. Big time.
Hello, Nico.
Hello, Mr. Bulgarin.
Where is our money?
I don't know. I didn't rob you.
Really?
We were busted a mile off the coast. I had to swim for my life. I don't know what happened. I nearly drowned.
Huh. My heart is bleeding.
I did my best! I didn't fuck up!
Down the line, we meet an agent that blackmails Nico into working for him, which he later says he will help Nico.
I appreciate your assistance, Bellic. You did a good thing today. Now it's my turn. I will try to find the man you're after. I will call when I have something.
But it wasn't until Nico met and started working for Ray Bocchino when Ray finally finds one of the two Nico was looking for after having a heated argument to do so.
I need you to offload this ice for me.
So what you going to do for me?
What do you mean, what am I gonna do for you? I look after you.
I don't need looking after. I need help finding someone.
I said I got connections. I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do is not good enough. I want your word that you'll find him.
Hey! I said I'll look after you.
Hey, you know what? It's cool. Get someone else. I'll see you later.
Oh, whoa, whoa! Are you fucking kidding me?
No! I keep doing these favors for you, and you pay shit. I need this from you. A guarantee that you will find this man. I know he's in the city. So either you give me your word or go fuck yourself. I'm sick of this shit.
Fine! Fine, you got it. You want my word? You got my word.
Good.
Who is he?
Florian Kravich.
Florian fucking Kravich?
That's right!
Ray then gives info about Florian to where Roman and Nico go to confront him. This mission shows how Florian moved on to what happened to him while Nico somewhat was still harboring his past feelings. Even Roman implies that Nico should also move on like Florian did.
Be calm. Be calm.
Fuck! Kom! Florian! Oddesandbok tebe, Darkajior! Otvori!
Florian!
Nico? What the hell are you doing here?
I've come to ask you some questions.
It wasn't you, was it?
What wasn't me?
Who set us up? It was you or Darko! I thought it must be him! Oh my god! You think it was me? That's why you are here! You've come to kill me! Well, screw you, Niko Bellic and Fatty Roman! It wasn't me, wasn't! I wouldn't do that!
Where is Darko?
Dead, I hope! I'm not sure. I heard he was still in Europe or Switzerland or somewhere.
We have to find him. We have to find him.
So, Florian has changed?
Yes.
He's moved on from what happened to you. You should have moved on too. What are you going to do?
He may not be here in Liberty City, but he's still out there. I will find out where Darko Brevich is, and I will make him answer for his actions. We know now that it was him. I need to be alone now, Roman.
Sure. I'll see you later then. Call me, okay?
At this point, Nico knows who was responsible for the attack and still tries to use his connections to find him. While on the phone, Nico tells Roman about working for Pegorino associate Phil Bell, saying that he needs to work with him, thinking they can find Darko for him, which wasn't the case.
I'm working for this guy Phil Bell at the moment. He's better than Ray Bocchino. Paranoid about wiretaps and helicopters, but he seems legitimate.
He should be paranoid. The feds are after organized crime in a big way. Stay disorganized would be my advice, Nico. Don't let them get you for racketeering.
I need to work with these guys. Hopefully they'll be able to find Darko Brevich for me. I can't think who else would. Speak to you soon, cousin.
Nico then meets mob boss John Gravelli when UL Paper tells Nico his agency had found Darko. After helping Gravelli, Nico calls Roman saying he will finally get his closure.
Roman, how are you?
Fantastic, cousin. Mallory is going to make me the happiest groom on earth. How are you?
Good. I feel like I'm getting close. I've been working for John Gravelli.
John Gravelli, the head of the Gambetti crime family. Shit, Nico. This man is very dangerous.
This man is nearly dead, cousin. He knows the government agent that Michelle forced me to work for. They say they will give me Darko. You don't know how long I've waited for this, Roman. It is nearly over.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Nico. Be careful around this man. Talk to you soon.
ReUpload then calls Nico to inform him that Darko has been flown in from Switzerland to Liberty City. He then calls Roman and they shoot to the airport. On the way there, Nico explains how his innocence was lost the day he was betrayed, and how he would rather be killed alongside his friends. Nico was tired of dealing in death, making finally seeing Darko can close his 10-year manhunt.
Roman, they brought Darko Brevic into the country for me. This is almost over. I'm going to finish it.
Nico, you can't do this alone. I'm coming with you. Come collect me from Firefly Island.
All right. Wait there for me. Every moment, since our friends from the village were killed, I have worked to find out who it was that betrayed us. And when I knew, everything I've done has been to find that person.
I know.
It was weeks after the massacre that I realized that we must have been given up by someone in our group. By someone from our own village. I had to go back to the pit. But the bodies were dumped. I had to count the ripe corpses and to see who was missing.
Nico, I know.
That wasn't something the old me could have done. But losing those friends, seeing them cut down in their prime, it hardened me. It made me cold.
I know it did, Nico, but that was a long time ago. I'm not saying that Darko should be forgiven. It is not our place to do that, but the Darko you are going to meet might be very different from the one who led our friends to their death.
He will be enough of that man to justify what I have to do to him. Be assured of that, cousin. You remember me?
Pussy me. Не познаете. I don't know you.
Yes, you do. I'm the one who survived.
Nico. Hello.
Reci mi zašto.
Zašto?
Zato što smo bili prijatelji. Svi smo odrasli zajedno. Mitar, Dragan, Goran, Mio. Mogu da nastavim. Sviju, a?
We were friends, but I ain't never friends. Friends that Goran and his guys killed. My fucking neighbors! Because of what? Because of shit! Lies! Fucking lies! When everything you believe is shown to be shit, you make strange choices.
Fuck you! Strange choices? How much?
1,000.
You killed my friends for $1,000.
How much do you charge to kill someone?
You ruined me, you fuck!
I needed the money. I had problems.
You're a fucking junkie!
Kill me, Dan! You fucking hypocrite. Trust me. You'll be doing me a favor. Ah!
Nico, come on. Let's go. Let him suffer. He knows what he did. It doesn't look like he enjoys life too much. Hey, come on.
You piece of shit! That was for everyone! That was for me!
After killing Darko, he is asked by Roman how does he feel. by Nico responding by saying he was empty, sadly the same feeling he had after he was betrayed.
There you go. You got your revenge. How does it feel?
I don't know how it feels. I'm trying to take it all in.
This is the moment you've been waiting for. For so long, Nico. What do you mean you don't know how you feel?
I mean, I don't know. I feel empty, okay? I feel empty.
That's something, at least.
No, Roman. It's nothing. The emptiness is what I was trying to get rid of by finding Darko. I've been empty ever since that day. I thought that revenge, that killing Darko, might fill me up a bit. It might give me some substance.
And it hasn't?
No, it hasn't. Does that make you happy?
Of course it doesn't make me happy, but maybe this is good for you. Maybe now that you know that revenge is not what you are after, you can look for fulfillment in other places. Healthy ones.
Maybe.
After dropping Roman off, he called Florian to inform him about Darko, to which Florian says Nico should let go of his past, while Nico responds and says sometimes he feels his past is all he has.
Florian, I thought you should know. Darko is dead. He's finally paid for his crimes.
That's good to know, Nix. You should let go of it now. You have a new life in America. Forget the past.
Sometimes I think my past is all I got. So long. You look after yourself.
Nico spent over a decade running and hunting down the one responsible for his friend's murders. It made him cold, angry, depressed, which to why his weakness is his past. And regardless to which ending you choose, there's no good ending. Nico's hope was to end his doings and to live normal, which was taken away from him after Kate dies. The canon ended. Then the deal ended and his cousin is killed on his wedding day, giving him no escape from his past and no hope for his future.
I know you talk about this bad shit that happened to you, but I think you can get over it, you know? You're a survivor.
No one but me can see what is in my head when I try to sleep at night. No one has the dreams I do. And you only know this, Nico. The one here in Liberty City.
Did you fight in the war?
Sure.
How was that?
How do you think it was? Seeing your friends die? Seeing men have their legs blown off? It ruined me.
You ever think about going back home, cousin?
I promised myself I wouldn't go home until I had resolved certain problems.